Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to replace an oil pressure sensor in a 2005 Chevy 2500. The first thing we're going to do is remove the engine cover thingamabobber. It's always in the way. And then I'm just trying to locate this sensor at the back of the motor here. I will post a picture of a diagram of where it should be so you guys can see it a little better. Please feel free to pause the video, kind of study this, but I recommend getting your eyes on the sensor before you even begin with this job, just to make sure you can actually reach it, because it is kind of difficult to get to. So here is a diagram of the motor. Right now you were looking at the back of the motor and the arrow indicates where the front of the truck is. So the sensor is located like straight down in the back. As you can see, I will be reaching down back there. If you stick your head back there, you can see it. It's a little difficult, but it is back there. It's got two little wires going to it, and the plug is round. So that's how you should know that it's back, what you're looking at back there. So right now I'm just trying to locate that sensor and get my hands on it. Taking the wire harness off of the sensor, as it was just too hard to hold my phone and maneuver screwdriver at the same time. So what I found, it was easiest to use a little screwdriver to kind of pry the clip off of the front of the wire harness there that goes into the sensor, and then I was able to just pull the sensor out once that clip was undone. And you can see here I'm showing you the sensor harness there. Is just a little round guy where the clip was facing the motor, the front of the truck at this time. And then I'm showing you the one just to the left of it that I had to remove in order to get the socket in to get the sensor out. So I just removed that, and it gave me a little more wiggle room to get a socket in there. And that one also just has a clip on it that I used a screwdriver to pry off. Just be very careful, try not to break the clips, they can be brittle at the back of the motor there. Do your best not to break them. So now once you have those wires out of the way and undone, it is time to actually go in and remove the sensor. So find a socket that fits your new sensor, as it should be the same size as the old one that is in there. And don't be like me and spend 10 minutes trying to go at it at an angle, because that will not work. You have to go straight up and down in order to get the socket flush on that sensor back there. And I will show you a picture of how I put the socket straight down at the back of the motor to get it flat on that sensor, and then it came right out, easy peasy, no problems. Feel free to pause the video right here. Here's a picture of how I was able to get the extension just to the left of that big wire loom there, and then I was able to get the socket all the way down in there to remove the sensor evenly. And then here I am showing you how some of these oil pressure sensors have a little filter underneath them, and I'm digging in there with a pick, not knowing that this truck didn't have a filter in there. So some do, some don't. I'll put a picture in of what the filter looks like if you do have one. It's just a little black filter and you can pull it out with a pick, but we did not have one in this truck, so we did not put a new one in. So this is what your new oil pressure sensor / what your old one should look like. And on the bottom of the picture there, that is the filter that is underneath the sensor sometimes. So if your truck has one of those filters, replace it. If it doesn't have one, don't put a new one in. Just leave it how it originally was when you found it. So I'm just showing you a picture of the hole where the oil pressure sensor goes, and you can see in there is no filter, so we didn't put a new one in and we just left it how the truck originally was. To install the new sensor, I put it in the socket first because we had a special socket for the sensor, which you don't specifically need, just find one that fits. And then I screwed the sensor in by hand first just to make sure I wasn't cross-threading it to get it in there nice and flat. And then I was able, once I got it tightened by hand, I put the socket on it and put the extension on it and started tightening it with the ratchet. Once you have the sensor in there and tight with a ratchet, go ahead and reconnect those two connectors that you undid before you took the sensor out. So that's the little 3-prong one to the left and then the actual oil pressure sensor connector. And then reinstall your engine cover. I struggled to do this because I was trying to do it one-handed, but reinstall that there, screw it down, and you should be done. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I will try to answer as best as I can. This is not meant to be a very, very detailed video, just kind of a general how do I get started with this project video. So if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and check out our channel for more videos like this. Thank you.